So this is where we're at Port Hedland, the G'day and Discovery Parks campsite. This is the entrance, and take a look this way. So just on the entrance here, swimming pool. So we're making his way to there's a beach here, just by the port side I think, or a river, and she's keen, she loves sand, so she's keen to get to the beach. Slow down. So we're climbing up a dune. It's almost like a salt flat. It's like sandy, but then some of it looks salty. So the caravan park is just across from the dunes. We came here from BB Beautiful, that rest stop. Got here yesterday afternoon. We're just here for the one night, making our way to Broome. So I think it's Pardue, I think the next stop we're going. 173 kilometres from here, about an hour and 3/4 drive. We're 600 kilometres from Broome at the moment, so we're trying to go roughly 200 kilometres for each day. So there's 2 free camp sites to go to, and then what's this day today? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, so maybe Tuesday we'll get to Broome. Monday or Tuesday, depending how we go. Do you like the sand? You love the sand, don't you? Bronte, Bronte. Good girl. So there's a nice little barbecue area here. Refrigerator. Toasty press. Toaster. Microwave. Kettle. And then it outlooks over this way here. So this is the other side of the campsite. So it's not bad. Bronte's been extremely lively this morning, overly excitable, running back up that dune we've just come from, running and running. She's only on a short lead, so I'm telling her to slow down, but as usual she's not listening, and now she's on full-on sniff. Let's go back, let's go. We are here. And Catherine busy taking photos. Possibly of some faults that she's found with the Jayco Lark. We've had a few issues with it. Possibly talk about those in a later vlog. We'll see. But that's us so far in Port Hedland, just an overnight stay. Next stop I think it's Pardue, just on the outskirts of it. 173 kilometres away, roughly 1 3/4 hours. Can't drink the water, Bronte, remember that one. No drinking that water. No drink, not nice. So Bronte loves the sand, does not like the ocean, the sea, but absolutely loves being on sand. It's been quite hot today, 28 degrees. Now currently about 24. But it's been a lovely day. And where are we? We are in Broome. We're at a place called Entrance Point, where dogs are allowed to be walked off their leash. And Bronte does try and drink the salt water, even though we keep telling her not to drink it. So it'll make her feel a little bit
tries, everyone.
So yeah, not good, Bronte, not good. So we are actually 3 days in at Broome now.
Monday, Tuesday, not quite.
Well, tonight is the 3rd night we've stayed at this place. It's the Seventh Adventists Church Caravan Overflow Park, something like that.
Seventh Day Adventist Church Overflow.
And that's where we are. We were very lucky to get a week's accommodation. We want to be in Broome just for a week, just to enjoy the warmth. Having been very cold down south, we're now quite comfortably warm, would you say?
Yes, very nice. And tonight we're having a burger night.
And apparently the vegan burgers.
Ah, great.
Well, I'll be the judge of that.
Seeing as I don't eat meat.
I do.
So we've looked it up, and apparently they do favour healthy food, and they follow kosher principles and vegetarianism.
So there you go.
Good on you.
Right. So we might show you a little bit of where we're camped. It's pretty basic where we are. Bronte's just
slipping about.
Yeah, slipping around here. So it's pretty basic where we are. It's not particularly green or anything like that. It's just a standard little caravan park in a little isolated, secure area. But so happy to have that actually. But we will show you around a little bit later.
And they only opened the 1st of July as an overflow. They opened, and the Pistol Club, when they were directed to by the council, the Shire, because all the other caravan parks are full, and they will close in 6 to 8 weeks, so definitely by the beginning of September it will close again.
So yeah, very much an overflow type of place. You can't just book either, you just got to rock up and get lucky. Yeah. Alright, well we'll have a little look around here. This is Bronte's afternoon walk time. As I mentioned earlier, it's actually a dog beach as well, so she'll enjoy walking around here. Just take a look at this. So it's all a little bit craggy and snarly, and Catherine saw something here which is not what you may think it is. It's some sort of
sea life.
Well, some sea plant, some sort of, yeah.
It's not a plant.
Is it coral?
I think it...
Don't touch it. I mean, I've just said to Catherine before, don't touch stuff you don't know. She'll be the one getting stung by some sort of jellyfish. I'm not saying that. Look at this. Look at this. Bronte, get out of the way. Look, out the way. See, pair together. Leave it alone if it's a living organism. Hey! See, so a mother encourages to do stuff like that. I'm the soft, strict one, and Catherine's the encouraging, what shall we say, silliness. She encourages adventure, let's put it that way. Bronte's recall is very good. There were some doggies just near here, and I called her back and she came. So she did very well, so she's really improving. I'm not sure whether the GoPro will pick this up. There's a bird in the near distance. It's one of the black kites, which are very prominent round here. They're a bird of prey, but it's flown towards those rocks ahead of us. I think it's coming back.
They've got a really distinctive call, haven't they? They've got a really distinctive call, haven't they? And apparently they're also called fire starters, aren't they? Because they'll drop a burning... How do they get them? From a fire?
Box of matches.
No, from like a fire, a campfire. Pick it up
hot embers. They take some of the hotter embers. How they don't burn their claws, yeah. But supposedly they pick up
a twig, wouldn't it?
Well, maybe a burning twig, yeah. And then supposedly they just drop it elsewhere to then probably, you know, get bush animals out from their burrows and trees, etc., to hunt them. But that's what they do. So Catherine has found some more sea life organisms.
Seaweed. Remnants of coral there. And then these as well. And this one as well.
No, not for you, not for you. It does look like coral before it gets hard.
We've got sea snaily things here. Look. Ooh, there, look. Ah.
Don't be taking them off, Catherine. Leave them alone. You wouldn't like to be dragged off somewhere, would you? From your camper trailer.
Very vulnerable there, aren't they? Birds eat them.
Well, they are when you're around.
Well, I don't eat them.
Yeah, but you're around, so they're vulnerable. Dragging them off where they're living. This is absolutely getting filthy now. Well, I won't be the one drying her down. Catherine's encouraging it. I'm getting all skidded about on the mud with my scandals on. I don't know. I don't like scrambling over stuff like this as well. This has been like this for thousands of years, and then humans start clambering all over it. Mud. Catherine's pointing again. She's found something else. I'm way behind, trying not to slip down on my bottom. Bronte's drinking. Don't jump up on me now, love. Thanks, Bronte.
Oh, look at this.
No.
There. And then, oh, look at that light one. Yeah, it's like that there. There's light. Maybe they're the start of them. Babies. Oh, look at them over there.
Catherine, I can't keep up with camera. She's like, here, look here. Look at this, look at that.
Look.
No drink. And that's in the near distance again. Not sure if the GoPro's picking it up where the waves are just lapping. There's some more of that slushy coral, let's call it. There will be a scientific name for that. I don't know what it is. Bronte! Look at the filth on you now. She's going to have a bath tonight. She's in this stuff, it's like clay. And who's bathing her?
You're like a pig in mud, aren't you?
Come on, Bronte. This way.
This will get the clay off. That's it. Good girl.
What happened to back legs?
I did both. Like you see, look how wet they are.
It looks like clay to me.
It isn't.
Alright, well, we are going to be heading back for them veggie vegan burgers. So hope you've liked our little walk at entrance point at Broome. We set off from the left flag there, where you can see Scarborough to the left. So Perth, we travelled from home over to Midland. Midland is where we had to check our weights at a public way bridge, and we were well within the weights necessary for that particular camper trailer we have, the Lark Bush Pack. So once we'd done that and paid $60, because we had to weigh the car for its weights for its total payload, and then the camper trailer, it was $30 for each vehicle. Anyhow, from then we set off and went easterly over to and beyond Mundaring, and as you follow that green line up, passing some other towns, but we kept on going beyond Northam, easterly further out to our first site to camp, which was Meckering, this place here. So we stayed in Meckering Memorial Site just for the one night, where we commenced our journey again easterly. Quite a way easterly, all the way through. Beyond Merredin, where we were going to initially stay the first night. It was just too far to actually get there in time. We'd have been setting up in the darkness, which isn't a good thing. So we travelled all the way over to Boulder, Kalgoorlie, here. And that super pit would be to the right of the Boulder lettering. So where you see Lakewood and all that sort of sandy area all around there, that is pretty much that super pit. So from Kalgoorlie and Boulder we started to spruce north then, because we were very cold really. We were getting too cold on an evening. In Boulder it wasn't too bad, but on the previous free camp areas it was quite cold. So we decided to scrap all ideas going over to the Northern Territories to Darwin. That was all scrapped, and we started heading north to make our way to Broome. So as we veered northerly, as you can see there in that green line, we got to this point. We had a lunch in Menzies, and then continued through Lenora and up to our evening camp, which was the Goldfields Highway overnighter, Leinster South, and that was free camping as well. So from there we headed further north, had another night over in Meekatharra, but before Meekatharra we had a lunch and a drive-through at Wiluna. We had a lunch stop there. And then we headed westerly over to Meekatharra, where we had a night stay there, and then headed north and stayed just beyond Cumarina Roadhouse. We had a night there. That was a paid site, but it wasn't powered, just to stay in a car park, really, $20. Then we headed further north, all the way up to Newman, to the Yulu Caravan Park. That had good facilities, a nice system to park up, plenty of space really, but then again it wasn't overly busy, but there was quite a few people staying there that particular night. And then we headed northwest and north to that beautiful BB Creek rest area. That was the best free nighter we've had anywhere, we think, really. It was a beautiful little spot. And continued north to Port Hedland, where we stayed at a Discovery Parks Port Hedland one night. Headed easterly and stayed one night here, Pardue Gravel Pullout, which was just a lay-by just off the road, very noisy. I mean, all going north and along that easterly route that you see there, extremely busy with commercial drivers. We sort of kissed the coastline on the 80-mile beach, and then our final stay, I believe, before we got to Broome, was the Paperback Flats. And the Paperback Flats, just after that, maybe 30 kilometers in, we had a puncture blowout, pretty bad. I could sense that looking back, I could see the camper trailer on it didn't seem straight, it seemed to be bowing a little bit to one side. I asked Catherine what she thought. She thought it seemed okay, but then there was a plume of smoke, blue smoke, rubber, and the tyre blew. So nothing major, as in the caravan camper trailer just stayed in place, nothing shifted to any side or anything, we were fine. I just drew to obviously a halt off the road, and we had to replace that tyre. We then made our way to our current place where we are now, which is the Broome Seventh Day Adventist Overflow Caravan Park. We're here for a week, enjoying just the downtime. So it's just nice just to be sat here and having a cup of tea and talking through our journey with you so far. After Broome, we're possibly going to be going back down towards home. The only other place we may consider going is maybe Cape Leveque, but that's only very nearby Broome anyhow, so we will just meander further south back home. I'm just going to give you just an insight as to where we're trying to get to. So where you can see Broome, we would have been heading way over towards the top right hand area, and there to Darwin. It would have been a slightly different route. We would have gone through Catherine, but then quite a lot of these roads, or several of these roads, would have been gravel roads, which we want to stay clear of them. But look at the distance here, look, between Darwin and Broome. It's about another 1400 kilometres. However, we will, as I mentioned, just travel south. Now, it won't be the same roads. We plan to go more coastal, so we'll make our way as much as we can. We'll obviously have to head down and past Port Hedland, but from there we're going to try and go more coastal all the way down beyond Geraldton and home. So that's our roundabout trip